Good afternoon, everyone. We are here live, and we have with us as we're getting ready to start with new season, middle of the season with the Northern Virginia Rampage, and there have been some changes. So I want to introduce a new offense coordinator. So Dennis, thank you so much for joining us. Can you just talk a little bit about, what's it like to be thrust in the middle of the season?
Wow, that's it's definitely a challenge, and something that I'm embracing. I'm looking forward to bringing something different to the table than what's they what they've been doing in the past. And my offense is designed to put athletes in space, to give athletes opportunities to make big plays in space. And it's a spread offense. It can be up tempo. It can be no huddle. And we can also grind it out inside the tackles as well. So we got a lot to put in really quick, but I think with the athletes on board with this team right now, I think we'll see some success.
And what was the players' reaction when you're first coming on board, and what was it like? Have you got a chance to talk with any of the players so far?
Yeah, we had a practice the other night, and at first the guys, it's kind of a stunned situation. They were shocked a little bit about what was going on. And once we talked to them and they explained to them, why this was made and the reason the decision was made, the guys understood and they were ready to embrace something new coming in. And they were actually pretty excited at practice on Wednesday and starting to learn the concepts and terminology of the offense. And they really liked it. They liked what they seen. And, I think they'll enjoy playing it.
Absolutely. And you talked about earlier about your expertise. This isn't your first go around. You've had experience coaching on the semi-pro and semi-professional level before. So what are some things you take from your coaching experience back then that you'll be able to bring here to the North Virginia Rampage?
Well, I've blessed enough to have won a couple championships as a coach, as a head coach and owner. So, I bring that to the table. And I've taken teams in the past that were struggling, and we kind of turned things into a better situation with success offensively. And I think that that was the main purpose of bringing me in, to try to bring a little bit more scoring power to the table, because the Rampage have done really well defensively. And I think if the offense can get out here and take some time off the clock, give the defense a little break, put some points on the board, I think you'll see a turnaround in how things are going as far as the end result.
Absolutely. And Coach, I wanted to bring this up as well, because without giving away too much of the plan and preparation for tomorrow's game, do you foresee, having more of a run-oriented, pass-oriented offense, especially the way, teams now spread the field with more 4 wide receivers or what have you, one back set? Or will you find times you'll maybe mix it up?
I mix it up, and fortunately for the system that I run, we're able to pick and choose at times what the defense gives us without huddling up with audibles and things that we might be able to take advantage of. And I'm the kind of coach that basically, if it's not broke, don't fix it. In other words, if the offensive game is working, we'll stick with it. The passing game, whatever it is. But I have a balanced attack that I can come at teams with based on what they're giving us.
Absolutely. And also with that, when it comes to working with a new offense, like say you have to make tinkers and what have you, obviously that may times you may have to change personnel as well. And so how were those players, are they be receptive to that as well as some of the things you'll be putting in?
Yeah, I think so. I think, right now we're looking at what athlete can help us in the best spot in this offense. And I think they've ran a little bit of spread in the past. They've spread the field out a little bit. So I kind of got an idea on Wednesday was really great. I got to see some of the skill sets of the guys, the speed and things that they could bring to the table. So, we worked in putting these guys in situations that's going to benefit them in the system and to meet the team's ultimate goal.
Absolutely. And speaking of it, someone who definitely is looking for those results, Coach Jason Rock, head coach. Just on here. How you doing today, sir?
Hey, what's going on, boss? How we doing today?
Doing well, doing well. Having a great conversation here with the new offensive coordinator for the Rampage, and Coach Dennis has really given us a lot of insight into the team. And so, I was wondering if you could take a few moments and just talk about some of the things you're looking forward to with his game plan and how it's going to benefit the Rampage on the offensive side of the field.
So this will be my second time coaching with Dennis. I apologize for getting on late. I was trying to get my kids ready for some stuff. So I'm not sure everything that Dennis touched on, but I actually got my coaching career actually started under Dennis. So it's kind of going full circle now, I guess you could say. But I'm super excited to see Dennis's offense with the skill set of the players we have. Like he was just saying Wednesday at practice, the receivers we have, they're young, very athletic, very fast. And with his offense being a spread style offense of, quick passes and everything else. And even in the way the run game is built into it, it's putting athletes in space. And I think that's really going to benefit us. And just definitely looking forward to it. I know the guys are excited. They're hungry. Super, super excited. I've had a couple of them hit me up and just tell me how excited they are for this weekend to kind of just have a chance to go ahead and showcase what they can really bring to the table. And I think this offense is going to maximize what they bring to the table.
All right, definitely looking forward to that. And Coach Dennis, I want to bring it back to you in just a moment and just kind of piggyback off what Coach Rock just said. One of the things that they're going to be looking forward to is a wide, more open field. So it's going to involve, I imagine, a lot more quick passes. But with quick passes, also comes quick decision making, as you well know. How do you get players to respond to that and say, okay, you have to make, to a new playbook that says you got to start thinking, make quicker decisions on the fly in order to get the ball, to get the chains rolling?
Yeah, now, and that's something that, we'll develop better over time, but we got some basic stuff in to get us by for this weekend. And the real quick reads that, a lot of these plays that we'll be coming in with on the weekend, the quarterback will be able to get the ball out of his hand quicker than he's been, in the past, and hopefully eliminate some of those sacks and turnovers. So it's real specific in what we're doing this weekend, but also when we do get in situations where we have to take longer times to make a read, it's real detailed on who he needs to read and where he needs to go with the ball. And the young man that was there on Wednesday, he did really well with that. He has, good football knowledge. First time working with him, but he picked up on some things fast. And I think we'll see some good results out of it this weekend. There's going to be some bumps in the road Saturday, of course. But I think you'll see more smoother transitions and hopefully sustained drives that the defense needs to give them a break. So we're going to really work on a lot of things on Saturday. And, for me, I have to figure out real fast what they're comfortable with and what's going to work now versus what may, work 3 weeks from now. So, it's going to be a lot of challenging, decisions for me too, to make sure I don't give them too much, because when you think, you're not reacting. And so we want to go now. We want to see it now and do it now.
Absolutely. And you just said that about reaction. It reminds me of Coach Rock, the first interview we had. We talked about that very same thing. It's like football is a reactive sport, and you have to be able to react quickly to what the defense gives you on the offensive side of the ball. And likewise, because if you're thinking too long, your feet, next thing you know, you could be getting yourself into a perilous situation. So we're definitely looking forward to what's going to happen with the Rampage tomorrow at Potomac High School, and looking forward to them getting their first victory of the season. So thank you so much, joining the new offensive coordinator, Dennis Cornwell, and Coach Jason Rock. Thank you so much, Coach. And just want to give you, Coach Rock, the last word. What you expect to happen tomorrow?
Um, I'm expecting to see a rejuvenated team, a hungry team. Biggest thing, we've been speaking about all this week with the staff is with the offense. Even if it's not putting up points, if they can sustain some drives, and even punting the ball, it allows the defense to not be put up against the wall. It'll allow the defense not to be on the field, 60, 70 plays a game. So we're just looking for overall, the whole team is very hungry, very excited for this week. And I guess I would turn it back to Dennis for a split second I know it was his first time is with us, but the guys that practiced, the way they were responding, we didn't look like a 0-3 team at practice.
Yeah, no, the guys really responded well to what was being thrown at them. And, I put them in hurry up situations on Wednesday night in the first night of a new system.
How was that? I mean, they get their oxygen level up and going.
That, and, we did move the ball up and down the field without, huddling up, and they were picking up on the audibles from me from the sidelines, and they were doing it. Now, that's in practice against air. We're going to see when someone else is in front of them and barking at them, what kind of mind frame they're in then, because it's a different story when somebody's on the other side, talking. So if they can just stay focused and play in the moment, they'll be fine.
All right, that is what we are looking forward to, seeing the greatest show on Field Turf coming to Dumfries tomorrow here at Potomac High School. We are looking forward to it. Coach Cornwell, thank you so much for being us today. We are looking forward to coming up and reporting on a victory tomorrow for the Northern Virginia Rampage.
Definitely. Thanks to you once again, John. Can't wait to see you there, bud. It's always a pleasure seeing you in person. Once again, I want to thank you and your staff for all you do for us. And we're gonna go out and I think we're gonna go out this weekend and shock the world.
All right, we are looking forward to it. Coach, thank you all so much for joining you, and we will see you all tomorrow.
Look forward to meeting you.